gente? Marcucci here, bringing another video. And today we're going to be talking about new era for the U.S. In crypto leadership. And this is the establishment of the strategic Bitcoin reserve and U.S. digital asset stockpile from President Donald J. Trump. It all started on March 7th, 2025, when Donald Trump signed the executive order to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve and a U.S. digital asset stockpile, aimed to position the U.S. As a global leader in cryptocurrency. We're going to be going over this like cheat sheet or like fact sheet. Not that long, so bear with me. If you like the video and you like the content so far, please make sure to leave a like and comment if you like it, or leave a negative comment or some thumbs down or whatever you guys want. Anyways, what is a strategic Bitcoin reserve? So it's a government managed reserve treating Bitcoin as a strategic reserve akin to the digital dollar due to its scarcity capped at 21 million coins and security. This is important. The US is treating Bitcoin as an asset. This is really important, something that hasn't happened yet. And they're finally doing it, so that's amazing. So some of the key details are capitalized with Bitcoin already owned by the Department of Treasury, acquired through criminal or assets forfeited proceedings. So this is important. It looks like they're not buying, they're just keeping the ones that they already have. Other federal agencies will evaluate transferring their Bitcoin holdings to this reserve. So it looks like they're trying to consolidate everything. They said that they're going to do an audit because they haven't done an audit of how much they have, so that's pretty interesting. The US will not sell Bitcoin in this reserve. It will maintain it as a store of value, and the Secretaries of Treasury and Commerce, so Howard Lutnick and Scott Bessent, can develop budget neutral strategies to acquire additional Bitcoin with no added cost to taxpayers. So this is something that was really important. People that didn't want the US to keep printing money and keep taking out debt or whatever they wanted to do for the taxpayers, and this is really important. So I believe there's budget neutral strategies that we could make a video sometime later that they can do to add to these to this balance sheet or to this reserve. So it maximizes Bitcoin's strategic value in the global financial system, addressing premature sales that cost taxpayers over $17 billion. So the US has had Bitcoin for a long time, and it has sold off, throughout the years. If they would have sold off, allegedly it would have been $17 billion that the reserve would have had already, which is actually insane if you think about it. So what is a U.S. digital asset stockpile? It is a collection of digital assets other than Bitcoin owned by the Treasury, also obtained through forfeited proceedings. No additional assets will be acquired beyond those already seized, so they won't be buying anymore. But there is potential for other stuff that I'm not going to go over it, but and the purpose is to manage and track existing digital assets cohesively, ensuring oversight and preventing them from languishing in limbo. So obviously there's been a lot of seized or hacks or whatever it may be. They're just saying that they're going to keep those there and keep it in good storage. So again, something pretty impressive, and I commend them for that. So addressing a crypto management gap. So some of the challenges it addresses is previously cryptocurrencies seized by federal agencies were handled disjointly, lacking a clear policy, obviously, and no accountability or strategy existed to centralize, secure, or maximize their value. Basically saying they did not know what to do with it. And I agree with it. I'm not going to fault previous governments or previous administrations, because obviously this was a new sector and they're just taking a proactive approach to see if they can maximize their value. That they're going to do that, I don't know. I'm not saying they are or they're not. I'm just saying they are at least taking the necessary steps, in my opinion, to do so. So the solutions is centralized ownership, control, and management under the federal government, and ensures proper oversight, accurate tracking, and cohesive approach. So they want to make everything more transparent, and kudos to them. The impact is obviously, we already mentioned, preventing the losses. So they're basically delivering the promise to make America the crypto capital of the world. And if you live in America, this is what you want. If you believe in crypto, or even if you don't believe in crypto, America has to be the crypto capital of the world. Like, same way as New York is the financial capital of the world, America has to be the crypto capital of the world. I believe America can do it. I already believe it's, at least in my opinion, far and ahead from other countries. So Trump's vision is fulfills his pledge to position the world as a global leader in cryptocurrency, emphasizes embracing the assets for economic growth and technological leadership. Some other actions taken is sign an executive order in the first week to promote U.S. leadership in digital assets, appointed David Sachs, which is the crypto and ARSR, and hosted the first ever White House Crypto Summit. Now, some people didn't, like it or whatever. I don't know what people were expecting. I can't speak for everyone, but at least having a summit already, in my opinion, is one big step. Now, that you don't agree with it, all right, fine. In my opinion, it is something pretty good. Consistent advocated, I am very positive and open-minded to cryptocurrency companies. Our country must be the leader in the field. So you're already seeing this. I mean, Coinbase announced that they're gonna hire 1,000 people this year, and probably some companies are gonna come back. Why? Because majority of the world, if you want funding and you want money, you need to be in the U.S. market, at least in previous years and previously, right? So I believe a lot of companies are going to move back, and a lot of more companies are going to be established and not attacked as they once were. And this obviously establishes the U.S. as the crypto capital of the world. Some of the benefits is strengthens the U.S. economy and technological leadership in crypto, preserves Bitcoin as a strategic asset, benefiting taxpayers, and signals how crypto stands, potentially boosting industry growth and innovation. That's what we need. We need growth and innovation. Obviously, some of the risk. Bitcoin and crypto is extremely volatile. We already saw it skyrocketed to like 110,000 or 180,000, whatever the all-time high was. Right now it's at 78, 79, whatever it may be. Peter Schiff or Stife or whatever his last name is was like messing around, saying, "Oh, you see, it's like extremely volatile," and it is volatile for now. Eventually, as we get along, I believe it's gonna be at least not as volatile as it is now. I could be wrong though. I can't predict the future. Some budget neutral strategies for acquiring more Bitcoin need clarification. Like I'll make a separate video on what I think could be done and could be the budget neutral strategies, but I would have liked some clarity. Hopefully we get that soon. And obviously there's public and regulatory scrutiny over government involvement in crypto. Like, people don't want the government to get involved. They don't want big banks to get involved. You're going to be scrutinized publicly about almost everything. So you just don't need to listen to outside noise. Invest in what you believe in, and obviously don't take my word for it. Don't take another YouTuber's or whoever's word for it. Obviously, always do your own research. Study this. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but I believe in you. Like, please. And some uncertainties, obviously, what the scale is, what the timeline is, like the implementation details. Like, we still don't know, and we're still early. I've been saying it, we're still early. So obviously, this is a new technology. We're highly speculative. So don't just go out and buy Bitcoin or some of the other assets that they're potentially going to be holding just because the U.S. government is doing it, just because I'm doing it, just because your friend is doing it. Always research before you invest. That's my one main thing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Oh, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.